Good evening and welcome to the stream. Ah, hello Ant. Buongiorno. Are you actually in the server? Or are you still logging in? Because I'm in Sim 1 and I don't see you on the nearby. Unless, of course, you're in a different part of Plymouth. Or you were still loading into the game. Almost. One is parked up by the ferry area. Oh wow. Got some lovely wrong way driving. 176, you're in the UK, don't forget. Just heading for the ferry port now. What didn't take long? You've been kicked? Don't see you on the nearby. Ah, now I see you on the nearby. Have I drove past you? I have, haven't I? God damn it. Let's go turn round. Bold driving, yes indeed. Right, freight market time. Let's see, so what have I got that you've got is the question. So I've got Milan, Geneva, Lille, Calais, Manchester, Southampton, Southampton again. My God. What have you got? Porto Vecchio. Oh, so you've got the French DLC, have you now? Porto Vecchio, yeah. It's France, so you've got France. Okay. Porto Vecchio, Mannheim, Hanover, Groningen, Osnabrück, Rotterdam, Felixstowe, La Rochelle, Cambridge and Birmingham. Let's just see if they match what I've got. Manchester, Southampton 3 times, Calais, Lille, Toulouse, which is on the way to La Rochelle, but still nowhere near. Milan. Let me just check in externals. And Italian and Baltic. Ah, so you've got a few more, have you? Let's have like external contracts. bearing in mind you'll probably drive off. Dortmund, Zurich, Frankfurt, Dusseldorf, Nuremberg, Aberdeen, Toulouse, Amsterdam, Duisburg, Luxembourg, Toulouse again, Le Havre, Limoges, Groningen. Oh, you've got Groningen, there we go. So we'll take a trip to Groningen then. Mine's back in the town, all the way over there. Mine's all the way in the town at Stokes. 12 ton. Oh, nice. Nice. 12 tons of beans. How lovely. Mine's pet food. 5 tons of pet food. Let's see, so. I see where you are. Coming into E Acres. I'll drive slow to allow you to catch me up, because I'm going out of town this way, so I presume you will be as well. Oh yeah, I've got that stupid roadworks zone. Oh yeah, I installed that extra sat nav on my dash that I didn't actually need. I forgot to take that off. Never mind. Not a major problem. Where have you gone, Ant? Are you gone back into Plymouth the other way, or have I left you for dead? Should have pulled in that petrol station. Pull over. Oh, evening, Mr. Bot. Another decent stream tonight, is it? Quite possibly. Although I think I may have lost Ant. I don't know where he's gone. I wasn't particularly going fast either. He might pop up on the nearby again in a moment. So how's work been today, Andrew? Is it busy or is it quiet? Ah, he's catching up now finally. Quiet. Fair enough, it was... Are you expecting it to get busier, or is everyone just not shopping at the moment in Manchester? Because Liverpool's absolutely murder at times. Or it seems to be that way. Getting away from Ant again. Mind you, I've only got 5 tons, so that will explain it. Depends on the weather. Yeah, it's not been great weather-wise today, has it, to be fair? Still getting away from Ant, are you? Well, he's limited to 90 as well, with it being an external job. But, there you go. Ah, he's finally catching me up again. Must be taking a while to get to over 90 kilometers an hour. I think there's some weird goings on YouTube tonight. all of a sudden then it said I didn't have any viewers, and then all of a sudden it came back to 4 again. That was weird. Am I losing ants again? It looks like I am. Why did I change lanes? Completely pointless. Yeah, very odd indeed. It's all working fine again now though, so... Single file carriageway now, Ant, so no overtaking. Oh, and by the way, Andrew wasn't impressed with your driving on my last stream, where you overtook me. Well, you didn't actually overtake me, but you sort of undertook me and then cut me up on the roundabout, which was quite fun. Remember guys, anyone new to my channel, please consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. And if you do want to subscribe, make sure that notification bell is turned on, just so you know when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. If you also enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. Are you on the bus home, Andrew, or have you actually got home? I presume you must have got home because it's past 7 o'clock, so... Guess Tez is chasing trains tonight. No, he's actually gone to a day trip into Wales today. He's gone to Wrexham, he's been to Mold, he's been to Rhyl, I believe, as well. If I was still on the bus, something must be up a lot. Yeah, I think what doesn't help is I started the live stream a bit later than I did on the last one. So it makes me think you're still on the bus for some reason. A very bold comment, as Ant will probably be saying in the comments in a moment. No, I'm off the bus for 6:45. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of issue with YouTube. It's just said apparently I've got no viewers again now. It's strange. Yeah, I've got an excellent connection to the server, so don't know what the issue is there, but clearly a YouTube problem anyway. He's very quiet in the back, but he is catching me up. I can only do 90, so can't do any faster, with this being a external job. Good job he's gone to Wales today looking at the news. Yes, indeed. It looks like Wales is going to be going back into lockdown on the 28th of December for a period of 3 weeks. So, looks like that'll be getting reviewed again somewhere around the 18th of Jan. That's going to be pushing me along in a moment if I don't start moving. Is he going for the overtake? No, he's sitting behind me, fair enough. Wonder if we will go into another lockdown. Probably will happen at some point. Most likely in January, I suppose. So we've made the decision this Christmas to have a 2-family household, so it's all above board and legal. Shit! Flipping heck, Ant. Wow! Good job I was paying attention then. Is that going to be daft? What's he doing? Where's he going? No! I can't believe he's just done that. Some very bold driving from Ant there. He's not commenting much at the moment. Left him for dead as well, I don't know what he's doing. Slow down again. Slow down to 80. Hope he's not going to take the exit again, because this time it'll take a while longer to get back on the motorway. That was bold of you. Do you mean me, you mean? Yeah, it was. Very much so. Got no air horns fitted to this truck because the bull bars on top won't allow me to have them fitted, which is annoying, but never mind. Am I getting beeped? I am. Must be getting in his way. Fortunately, I could go no faster than 90 for this job. Hey up, he's on for the overtake. This makes me nervous. This makes me very nervous. Actually, this time he's staying in the fast lane. Oh, he's decided to leave me this time for dead. Yep, there's definitely something wrong with YouTube. I tried reading the news on my way home but couldn't find any hints of anything happening tomorrow. What do you mean by that, Andrew? Do you mean about lockdown or anything else in general? You're getting away from me, Ant. Well and truly. Oh, changing tyres. Yeah, there was no word about that today. I think that might be happening in the next couple of days. So, they said they were going to be reviewed on the 16th. Well, it's the 16th today, so unless anything happens this evening, it looks like it's going to be the next couple of days that things might change. Either that, or they're going to leave it until after Christmas, i.e. on the 28th of December. So... but I believe cases locally where I am have gone up again, so who knows? Ant's well and truly leaving me for dead now. I don't even think I'll catch him up now to Groningen, unless he puts it in the wall or something. I'm catching him up now. Maybe he's realised I'm nowhere near him. Perhaps. Do you think Manchester will stay in Tier 3, Andrew? I know Ad doesn't particularly like this subject, but, you know, it's got to be discussed. Hard to say really. I know numbers are going down, but it's whether they're going down enough. Well, this is it. This is exactly it. And I don't think they are going down sufficiently yet in Manchester to allow it to drop to tier 2. Where cases where I am are significantly increasing, possibly to allow it to go to tier 3. There's an ant in the petrol station. So, I honestly don't know. But it'd be nice to actually have some family round for Christmas anyway. So at least that's one goodish thing. I read a report online earlier on today that the World Health Organization have said if you're going to have family round for Christmas you must all wear masks, apparently. That's how bad it's got. Yeah, I don't think many people are going to be doing that, that's for sure. I've got a couple of friends though on Facebook that keep having a go at me for going out on Saturdays, but I'm doing it for my own mental health, plus I see others going out. For example, there was a couple at Charlton Street yesterday waiting for extra 57 to Sheffield. Well, yeah. You know, there's nothing stopping you going out at all, really. There's no restriction in place that says you can't go out. All they say is what you should go out for, or you should only go out as and when it's, you know, well, they're saying as and when it's required, but there's nothing stopping you going out for non-essential purposes. So, if you want to go out on Saturday, you can go out on a Saturday. There's no law stopping you from doing that. So...
Alo, ne oluyor? Bartu geldi mi Bartu? Geldik biz geldik.
So I went out on Monday, earlier on this week, on my day off, on my own, for the first time in months. I have not been anywhere much. It's getting to that point now where, you know, I want to do things again. Well, Ant is on the nearby, that's a good thing. Oh, touched the wall then. And after going out, you're not going out again, lol. Well, not from what I've seen in Liverpool, no, that was absolutely atrocious. You know. Don't know, I'll leave it probably now until the new year sometime.
Ben de geliyorum, bekleyin. Gidiyor musun? Otoyolda bekliyorum.
I'll wait for you on the motorway, Ant. Could take a while to get out. I did tell you on Messenger, indeed.
Direktörüm geliyor mu arkadan? Sen direktörü hangi tuşa atadın?
That reminds me, I'll have to change my name on TruckersMP now as well, since I haven't done it yet.
kalabalık yerlerde kornaya basılmıyor. Yok. İyi.
Ah, hello, Ant. You're finally here then. What the heck has just happened behind Dale's ear?
Sorry. Ya çok komik.
Ha ha.
That's not funny. Come on. I'm a pro. I'm a pro driver. Come on.
Which is why I don't see me being on the bus as a problem. I was on a Diamond Soterio on the 20 to Bolton from the traffic centre last Saturday, and there was only me and a couple of others on it. Wow. So there wasn't many people on it. I got on a bus earlier on this week that was actually over the capacity for what it should have been with social distancing. Which was not great, but you know. Right, it's fast lane time.
Hi.
Looks like I'm getting away from Ant again. Ah! "2827, come on, what are you trying to do there?" See, they seem strict on it over here. As soon as ticket machine says full, that's it. Driver changes the destination and it's express mode. Well,
Duygu ne haber?
well, that is how it should be. But to be honest, I don't think they get the impression that they're wanting to do that over these parts for some reason. Getting away from Ant again. Could pull in at the next petrol station. It's nice to see you again, Ant. Now he's going to drive off and leave me for dead. Glad I'm not visiting Merseyside at the moment. Yeah, it's not great really. Touch wood, I've not caught COVID yet, so not that I know of anyway, so what the heck is going on behind me? I think somebody had to slam on. He slammed on as well. There's a few Muppet drivers around here. Somebody's had a crash behind us. Well, Andrew, I've got some news to tell you about the bus station in the port. Now that it's been opened for a little while, they're finally getting around to finishing the pavements. Another week of work, they should be finished. Hopefully it'll be finished before Christmas.
I have autism, sorry.
So hopefully, once Manchester goes into Tier 2, whenever that either happens, you'll be able to come and visit. And have a look at our glorious new bus station. Well, if you can call it that. I know they seem to be calling it a bus interchange, so... You could realistically call it a bus interchange. After all, you can change buses there. Although there's not many services there to actually start and terminate, so... Apart from the 5, the 6, the 7, and some number 2s. As long as it's good for photos, I'm not too bothered really. Yeah, it's actually quite open, so to be honest, it will be good for photos. Still get the odd idiot car driver going up there though. So the sooner they start finding people for that, the better. Very quiet on the stream tonight. Just you and Ant watching. Wow. There really is some Muppets in this game tonight. Oh great, I'm getting overtaken by a trailer loaded with lumber. Fantastic. If Terence was in here right now, he'd be going absolutely mad with that. Only service though I do miss, that doesn't run as often as it used to, is the 272 from Ellesmere Port to Heswall. It doesn't run to Heswall anymore, Andrew. It only runs between Ellesmere Port and Neston now. It stopped running to Heswall quite a while ago. If you want to go to Heswall now, you've got to get the 272 and then the 22. So, no direct service anymore. Which is a bit daft, but there you go. That's the way it is. can see Anthony is getting away from me. I know. I just wondered whether you knew because of the fact you put Hezwall in the chat. There's a lot of idiotic driving on this game tonight, by the looks of it. As long as I'm not involved in any of it, it doesn't matter. Used to always see my favourite bus in Ellesmere Port, Tango 510 Alpha Papa Sierra, ALX 400 Marlboro B10 BLE with GHA. Yes. Did that used to get used on the 36? I think it did if I remember rightly, but it's a while ago, so...
Everybody must report with Team 2.
Ничего, и как заехать сюда?
Got used on everything, yeah. Probably got used on the back in the days of the 111 as well, I suppose, at some point. There you go, they used to have some branded darts for that, so we might not have ever got on there. Aye, back in the days when there was a lot more bus services in Ellesmere Port, now there's hardly any. '36, '82, 288, nearly wherever I went it was about. Used to see it all the time in Chester. Yeah. What's caused for somebody to put REC in the chat?
Eu botei na esquerda e ele me embora, se quiser tentar também.
Calma aí que deu merda aqui na frente.
Pois é, eu botei na esquerda e ele me embora.
Vem.
Joga.
Guessing somebody needs fuel, judging by that one. Either that or he's just... oh, okay, he's just choosing to go up the... oh, he's letting me overtake, I think. I think that's what it is. Right, okay. I was thinking then, if he's not stopping for fuel, why is he coming here? Fair enough. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the analytics of YouTube this evening. It says apparently there was nobody watching my video between 7:30 and 7:35. So something wrong there.
Oh, I see. Hi, James. How are you? How are you? How's your day?
Guram. Guram.
Rotterdam, not far now to Groningen. Bit of a lag spike on the server then. Are you and Tez still with Viva? We are for now, but well, don't know how much longer we're going to be there after what's happened. Got no idea when Phoenix has started their VTC up.
Say anything you can push X. Long push X.
I don't think it's going to be too much longer before they do. Perhaps the new year, maybe. But as soon as I know when they've started, I'll be joining.
Anthony and Mike fucking idiot.
I'm looking forward to their release livery, which will hopefully be quite nice. No word yet on what exactly it's going to be.
Fucking idiot.
Guess I lost Ant again. Just surprised when I saw Tez still doing a convoy with them the other day. Yeah, I was quite surprised. I pretty much said that I'm not going to do any more with them after what happened. After finding out what happened, no. I don't think I will anyway. I might do one more potentially. Not entirely sure. But if it's going to be, it'll probably be one more. Maybe a Christmas one. But other than that, I don't think I'll be doing any more with them. So I know I've still got Viva in me name on TruckersMP, but that will be changed when I finally do change BTCs. Whenever that will be.
Hello.
So the Discord server has been created for Phoenix, but other than that, there's not a great deal happened so far. There's been a lot of staff recruitments and things like that. There's going to be a few event staff. So it is starting to get there. I think they're just trying to iron out all the bits and pieces, getting them set up as a virtual trucking company, getting a skin created for the trucks. Not just for Euro Truck, but also for American Truck as well. So there's going to be a lot of things that they need to do. It's not just as simple as subscribing to become a VTC and then that's it. There's a lot of stuff that they've got to do behind the scenes, so it takes time. Nice speeding fine.
Kankam kusura bakma la görmedim seni.
One other thing I think they've got to wait for as well is approval from TruckersMP themselves. So, for them to become a virtual trucking company. So, although that should be fine, I don't think there'll be any issues there. But yeah, as soon as I find out membership's open and I'm a member of Phoenix, I'll let you know. Can't believe it's took the best part of an hour to get to Groningen, and we're still 173 kilometres away. That just goes to show how slow my truck is right now because I'm doing an external contract, rather than I could bomb it 110 everywhere. Do a Terrence. And then wonder why he crashes every 5 seconds. Or tips his truck over, things like that. So I've left Ant for dead again. Ah, got to pull into the petrol station this time. Unless he's took a different turn in, but he's back on the nearby. Lol, you'll never see him doing external jobs. No, not unless there is anything special. Say there was the Christmas DLC they had last year on TruckersMP, which allowed for people to do externals. You had to do external jobs for that. Or should I say just for standard ETS. This year, so far, the Christmas ones they've had have all been in the freight market. So you've been able to do 110 kilometres. Where normally, they're in externals, you're only able to do 90. Blasted Skodas. Oh, what happened? I'm taking you had an incident with one of them, did you? Or did one of them crash into you or something? Good amount of watch time on tonight's video, which is nice to see. Nice section of road, this. Ah, a Anthony Dawson approved truck and trailer there. Nice, lovely pink truck and trailer. What's the quality of my stream like, Andrew? Is it okay? You saw the pink truck and trailer? That's good. Looks like I'm getting beeped at again. Must be going too slow. Yeah, better than Terry's. Teddy's, but Terry's would be correct. But that is a difficult one. No, it isn't. It really isn't. So, at least mine, you can guarantee a stable connection. I think the only way mine will ever go down is if my broadband ever goes down, which it never does, or YouTube goes down. That'll be the only time it ever happens. So, one good thing about having a wire straight from your router. So, no lag problems. Almost at the end of the job now. To see where job number 2 of the evening takes us. Oh dear, that's a major speeding fine. Ah, nice timing for the lights. Very rare you get white circles on your stream. Aye, certainly. This is what happens when you pay a decent amount of money for some decent internet. Pay £20 for the wire and you'll never have any problems. So, I'm going to park this one up for a change. Someone crashed into Amsterdam, so got blocked off, then the Skoda blocked the bloody road. Haha. So that's why you fell behind. I wondered why you fell behind. I was thinking 1 minute ago you were there, next minute I'm nowhere near you. It does quite often happen there, that, where a lot of people end up blocking the road, with it being such a busy town. Alright, let's drop this off. Oh dear, 7,669 base reward. Ah! And 6,769 as proficiency bonus. Oh, Terence will not be happy if he was watching right now. Right, freight market time. Okay, so Ant has now got the UK, France, all of Europe, Italy as well, which is nice. So a bit more choice So I've got Bordeaux. You've got Stavanger, Alston, Sexton, and Southampton from here. Let's see what Bordeaux, Sassari, Le Mans, Cornish, Cosgrove. Oh, I've got Southampton as well. So it looks like a job to Southampton then. Back down the coast road. Back to pretty much where we came from. I don't think I've got Zexin or Austin from here. Not unless I do another external job. Let me just have a look if I've got any externals for those places again. So we've got... Oh, I've got a job to Austin in the externals. Let's see if I've got one to Stavanger. I like Norway. Jonko Ping, Liman, Aalborg, Katowice, Sedent, Mannheim, Felixstowe, Osnabrück, Kassel, Amsterdam. Nope, looks like it'll be a job to Austin then. 22 tons of chewing gum. Ah, have you already picked your load? Are you going to Southampton then, are we? Southampton or Austin? Up to you. $16 tons of breadths to Austin for me. Right, okay. That's fine. Austin it is. And I've just selected the wrong section. There we go. Right, so let's go and find it again. There we go. Oh, I've got some lovely meat products. I've got 18 tons of pork. How nice is that? Wouldn't mind a bit of pork with my Christmas dinner. Awesome. Then again, I know I'll be having turkey for Christmas dinner, but there might be an extra meat in there as well. Haven't decided yet. Going on the wrong side of the road then, that was not a good idea. Right, where's my job? 10 kilometres away from here. See if I can make it to these lights before they change to red. Thankfully I can. Yeah, I messaged Ant the other day that Steam was virtually giving the DLCs away again. Oh, they're always giving them away. Literally every single sale that Steam has, Euro Truck and American Truck are always on sale. You know. I put lights on that side, but I've been putting any on that side. Well, that's a bit dumb, isn't it? Just realised now. Oh dear me. I'll have to sort that out next time I take the truck to the workshop. There's my trailer. There we go. I should introduce you to the world of trucks, Ant, so you can have your number plate on the front of your truck. Although, I probably shouldn't have said that because I know exactly what's going on the front of your truck when that happens. Right, let's have a drive to Poland. Should be about probably another hour, knowing the fact I can only do 90 kilometers again. As this is another external. Notice Tez doesn't decorate his truck long. No, he never does. He's very boring. Where I've got most of the DLC packs, so, well, the only ones I don't tend to buy is the repaints, because I don't see the point in them. But anything for like modifications for the actual trucks themselves, I'll buy. No, you don't, lol. What do you mean? It's either going to be one of the two number plates that are on your dash. It's going to be one of them, and I think I know exactly which one it is. Anyway, going back to Tez. No, he never decorates the front of his trucks. He's very boring. He'd rather spend all day recording videos. So, well, you know, if you decorate your truck, it looks more personal to you, you know. I like decorating my trucks. Nice, oh! This hot air balloon next to us here is Ant and Brett approved this time. He might be replying to what I put. He could be. He's catching me up now, so perhaps he's finished typing. Welcome to Deutschland. Might change them. Ah, I see. So you might have something else then. I don't think he will. I think he'll stick with the one on the one on the right. I think it is the one on the right, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Or my right if I was facing you in my truck. I've left you again. Can always rely on Mr. Dawson to slow down. There he goes. Only this time he'd probably leave me for dead. That's confirmed. So checked the other streaming site yet? No, I haven't yet. I was meaning to set it up the other day and then never got round to it. So I think I'll be spending some time Saturday morning. Well, I don't know about Saturday morning actually, because I might be busy doing something else. It'll be Saturday sometime anyway, definitely. I'll definitely be getting this set up on Saturday sometime. And then I'll probably do a stream possibly on there. Maybe Sunday, maybe. Just depends when I get round to stuff, because obviously I've still got some videos to upload on here yet, on YouTube, that I haven't done, so I need to get them uploaded as well. So they're going to take priority first. Quality is better on there than watching it on here, YouTube. Yeah. It's one of those really, where do I think about streaming on there permanently and then not streaming on YouTube, or do I do perhaps maybe 1 or 2 streams on Twitch a week and then the rest on YouTube? It's one of them. I don't know how to do it yet, quite just yet. To be honest, I think I'm going to be leaning towards the first option. Streaming up permanently on Twitch rather than doing it on YouTube. I'm not entirely sure yet, as I say. Ants left me for dead again. It's a hard one, I know. Yes, it is. Because what you've got to remember is if I do live streams on YouTube, I might, you know, affect my viewership on... if I do live streams on Twitch, I might affect my viewership on YouTube. If I do live streams on YouTube, then I'm not doing as much on Twitch. So it's literally one of those. It's how do I balance it? And from what I've read on Twitch, if you spend time on Twitch putting up live streams, I believe after a certain time period, i.e. you make a live stream that lasts, I don't know, I haven't read it, but I believe you can monetize a lot easier on Twitch than you can on YouTube, as long as you sort of meet the guidelines of uploading a live stream regularly. So that is swaying me towards Twitch a bit more for live stream purposes, because at least that way, if I could make a little bit of money off on the side, well, that'd be nice, bit of extra income. But there's no guarantee that'll obviously happen either. So it's a case of I'm gonna have to have a read and see what I find, basically. Looks like I'm about to overtake Ant here, catching him up. He's put his foot down now. Must have realised I was nearby. What the heck? Is that somebody lagging in front? I think it is. What the? He's lagging all over the place. His back trailer's twitching everywhere. I think I'm going to move into the fast lane, which is technically illegal, yes, but I think I'd rather be safer than get hit by a trailer. To be honest, I'd never heard of Twitch until recently, and I've dipped into a couple of streams and just to watch them was quite impressed with the quality. Yeah. The quality is quite nice on some of them streams, so that's also swaying me as well. Yeah, Terence still doesn't know that I'm on about streaming on Twitch. I haven't told him. I'm not going to tell him until they've done the first one. Because I know he's saying, oh, you should put all your eggs in one basket and just focus on one streaming piece of software or streaming service, as it is more to the point. But the thing is, if you could do well on Twitch, well, and make money from an earlier point of view, well, why not? You know, at the end of the day, this will always be a hobby for me. I'm not going to do it purely just for money. You know, I make a bit of money on the side, you know, a bit of extra cash. Well, why not? But, you know, I'm not going to be doing it to death like some people do. Because, for one, until I get to that point in time where I can physically earn money and make a living off it, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I can't be streaming every day, all day. Actually, proper HD quality, unlike what actually passes as HD on YouTube. Yeah, HD on YouTube is very heavily compressed, which, to be honest, is quite annoying. Because it shouldn't be like that, but it is. So... what would be good is if I could have two instances of open broadcast software at the same time running. One to YouTube, one to Twitch, but that won't work because you can only have one version open at a time. So it's one of them. I'm going to have to look at it, explore all the cons and pros and work out and see what works best for me, ultimately. So... I notice Ant's getting away again. 747 kilometres to go. Catching him up again. Fair point, and don't let anybody force you into doing anything you don't or do want to do. Exactly. You know, whilst Terence has said, oh, focus on one, at the end of the day, I'm my own person, I can make my own decisions, and if I want to make a decision and do some streams on Twitch, well, why not? After all, a lot of people, big YouTubers, do streaming on Twitch as well. So, there's nothing wrong with having videos and live streams on two different streaming services. So, why not? You're opening yourself to a bigger audience at the end of the day. And from what I seen on Twitch last weekend, I watched the Euro Truck 2 Simulator live stream. And on that live stream, there was about 20 people watching it. So, I don't know whether this particular person was well established on Twitch, because I didn't check. But if he wasn't, and there was 20 people watching that, I'd be very impressed. Because that will mean then I could probably grow a lot faster. So, certainly something to look at. I'm not going to stop uploading on YouTube. I'm not going to do that because at the end of the day I want a fan base in 2 different places. Ant's gone very quiet. Is he focusing on driving? Making sure he doesn't crash in my presence whilst live streaming? Which would be embarrassing if he did. He's beeping me now. Horn's not working. Too many people on the nearby. Oh, hello! DL. Trust me, I'm usually a quite laid-back person, but one thing that does really annoy me is when people try and force me into doing something I don't really want to do, and it's happened before. Yeah, that annoys me as well, because at the end of the day, everyone's their own person. It's up to each individual person to make a decision about what they want to do in life, you know. And at the end of the day, well, why should anybody else dictate what you're going to do? It's happened to me on a few occasions as well. Coming in towards Berlin now, I think. .626 kilometers to go. I'm catching Mr. Pink again. Berlin Ring Road coming up. Looks like a nice sunrise. Bloody hell, he's leaving me for dead here. We're going off the nearby soon. Let's see if he reads it, shall we? Doesn't seem to be reading it at the moment. Nope, he's completely ignoring my request for him to slow down. Gone off to nearby now. Looks like I'm going to be all by myself for a little bit. Ah, he's slowing down now. Must have stopped, because he's not moving. Ah, that's why, because he's going up the turn off. Good job I checked, otherwise I would have missed it. Not have been fun.
Przyhamuj! Przejechałeś źle! Dobra, leć swoją trasę, ja lecę swoją. W Berlinie. A ty gdzie jedziesz?
I know you're busy. Are you planning on going over to America again sometime? I sure am. I will have something up over the next few days on American Truck, I can guarantee that. Probably a bit more of pro mods for Canada. I might even do a live stream of it as well. I might even do that on Twitch. I've not decided yet. It's all these little things that I'm thinking about, you know. I've got a lot going on at the moment, so I'm always busy, as you know. But yeah, I think one of my New Year's resolutions is going to be to focus on YouTube and Twitch a bit more, where I can. Obviously there is going to be things that crop up, you know, as everyone has. That means that maybe you're not going to be able to stream on a particular day, or you might have a couple of days missed of video uploads. Unless of course you live in a real idealistic world like Terence does, where he manages to get videos uploaded every single day of the week. Which, to be honest, is alright for him, but to be honest, that's not me, so I've got too much going on to do that. And, well, when I go back to work full time in the office, well, then I will have to assess how I'm going to get content out on a regular basis. Because at that point, it's going to start getting a bit more difficult again. We'll cross that bridge when it happens. Not expecting that to happen for about 6-7 months at least into the new year, so it'd be interesting to see if I can get Ant to buy American Truck as well. You're a slow baldy, thanks for that. I'm only limited to 90 kilometers an hour. I'm hopefully in New Year going to get back to going on my trips out on Saturdays. Well, yeah, why not? There's nothing stopping you unless we go back into lockdown, so I don't know why Ant calling me a slow baldy. I'm getting away from him now. Just about to enter into Poland, I think. Just do what you can. You really expect to get content out all the time unless you really want to. Like you said, it's a hobby. There's some like Tez who does it as a full-time thing. Well, yeah, that's the thing. He does it as a full-time thing, but the thing is, whilst he's doing it as a full-time job essentially, he's not getting paid for it. So, you know, it's literally like, well, he's still got a heck of a lot of work to do to get monetised, and the fact he's hoping to try and get that done next year, which or by 2022 is a big ask, because you know, he's got 200 odd subscribers and you need 1,000 to get monetized, plus 4,000 public watch hours. So that's not going to be easy to do, and I don't think he's going to get all that in next year. Particularly when the situation allows for life to start returning back to a normal, when the vaccine has been given to the majority of the population, which is going to take a while. But once that happens, he'll probably be going out a lot more. So, the question is he going to make up for lost time on what he hasn't been able to do? Or is he just going to continue doing live streams every day? Big question. Or most days. I think one of my targets in the new year, personally myself, is going to be doing possibly 3 live streams a week. That would be my target, and I want to pump out 3 or 4 videos a week on YouTube. So that, I think, is realistic and is achievable. If I can get anything more than that, then bonus. But I've got to be realistic about when I do return to work full time away from home. You know, because then obviously it's going to become a point where I'm going to have to think about focusing, making content on weekends, things like that, evenings, rather than early evening. Now after work I could make a video at 5:30 if I really wanted to. But obviously I'm not going to have that luxury when I return to the office. So it'll then be a case of, well, I'll be making videos probably at 8, 9 o'clock at night at the earliest. So I've got to find a way to pump out content regularly enough whilst also having time to do other stuff as well. So it's not easy. $378 kilometers to go. Whereabouts actually is your office? So the office I work at is in Chester, but it's not in the city centre. So if it was in the city centre, it'd be a lot easier to get to and from work, obviously. But where I work is down near the border with Wales. So basically I've got to get a bus to Chester and then a bus back out again at the moment. And with there being no park and ride service that goes near where I work at the moment, because the park and ride site is a COVID test centre, it makes things a little bit more difficult. So I have to get a standard service bus, which is the 10 and 10A, which runs 15-minute combined, where if I got the park and ride, that's every 12. So, and it's a lot quicker because it doesn't stop everywhere. So it's a bit of a nuisance at the moment where that doesn't run. But unfortunately, that's because of COVID. So straightened up a bit too much there. So you're working near one of the park and ride sites? I do. Working near the Sealand Road one, if you know where that is. Which is handy in a way, because at least it runs all day, you know. It's not as if you're ever stranded for particularly long. You're not waiting for the park and ride bus for long, so it's quite nice. But I don't have that luxury at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, you think you do? Okay. It's the one that's near all the big car dealerships, if you know where that is. If you do, you know exactly where I mean. Ah, we got a left turn ahead. Stagecoach must have buses sat spare doing nothing then if park and ride isn't running as often as it normally does. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening with their park and ride at the moment. Because I believe all three of the other sites are open. The one on Wrexham Road's open. The one on Bolton Heath next to the A55's open. And the one at the Zoo's open. So, those three sites are operating normally. And their frequencies are back to normal, so they're every 12 minutes. Yeah, the Sealand Road one isn't. But at the moment, the park and ride sites are all operating on different timetables. They're not running cross town or cross city due to COVID. So basically, you've got a PR1, a PR2, and a PR3 at the moment, where normally there's only a PR1 and PR2. I don't know whether you know the park and ride, but basically one goes from north to south and the other goes east to west. Bloody trains, eh? They always get in the way. Well, that was lucky. We didn't get stuck twice. Ah, I didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, they used to run back in the first days. They used to all run to their own sites differently and then come back to town and then go back out and go back into town again. But since they changed it, they decided to do them cross city. But obviously because of COVID, they can't do that at the moment. So I imagine they probably do have a couple of park and ride buses sat in the depot not doing anything at the moment. I would imagine. .242 kilometres to go. Looks like it's going to be A roads for the rest of the way. must be getting in the way again. I'm just lucky I only have one bus to from work and it only takes about 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. It's a shame I don't work in the city centre because it would only take me about half an hour to get to work. Maybe a bit more, maybe about 35 minutes. So it's a shame really, but you know, it's just one of them. But it is, I must admit, when I have been going to work in the office over, well, I haven't been going back very long, but the couple of times I have been, it has been a lot easier getting into the city centre with the addition of the new bus lanes that they've added in, which a lot of people are slating Cheshire West Council for, because it's meaning that basically cars have got less room to use on the road, which, whilst it's annoying for them, it's actually quite good for me because it means that at least there's a lane somewhere that doesn't get filled up with traffic. So makes things a lot easier. It's just a question of whether they'll keep the bus lanes in when everything goes back to normal. They probably will after the amount of money they spent on putting them in, so. But who knows? I need fuel soon. DL. Didn't realise I was coming up to the red light. How much have I got left in the tank? I think I added up then. 368 kilometres. I'll have to find a petrol station soon. And pull in at the next one. Could do with a bus lane from Tarvin to Vickers Cross. A55 traffic at peaks there is horrendous at peak times in both directions. Oh yeah, it always is there. It's always ridiculously busy there in the peaks. That junction's been bad for a long time though. The problem is with that section of road is, you know, from Tarvin to Vickers Cross, there's not actually that many buses that go down there. You've only got the 82 and the 84, and they only run once an hour, so unless of course you are including the 7 and the 8 which go to Vickers Cross in that, in which case then there might be a bit more of an adjustable demand. But coming from Ellesmere Port, there's obviously a lot more buses that come into Chester per hour, so yeah, it's a bit of a problem in that area. There's not much call for the bus lane really. It makes things a lot easier, but it's whether the council will do it. Need to find a petrol station soon. It's getting a bit worrying this. I was once a sort of regular on Crew to Chester 84 series back in the day as I grew to like the route, as it was a straightforward, I presume you mean, and driver could get his foot down in places, so I got to know where the pinch points were. Yeah. The 82 is quite a nice route as well. Don't know whether you've been on the 82 before, at any point. And you can queue sometimes at Tarvin to Vickers Cross, yeah. It's always been a bad area that has for traffic. Ah, the petrol station. It's on the road to on. No, it's on the other side. Outside I found a petrol pump. What are you doing? Oh my word, this could take a while to rectify. Northwich Chester, yes, used to do that when it was with GHA. Yeah. Aye. And it's been with Arriva for a bit, and it's now with D&G. Which, for them, is a bit of a strange route for them to have, because it doesn't connect with the rest of their network. So, quite an interesting choice there, but, you know, if it pays for them, well, why not? Would have loved to get Stagecoach to do it, but you never know. It could happen at some point. Sod off. Well, you didn't exactly do yourself any favours then, did you, by turning in at that such a tight angle? Crew depot, yeah. It's not operated out of Wincham anymore, which is a bit strange one, but there you go. Notice a few streetlights have been getting on it as well. Put it this way, if I was a passenger wanting to go to Northwich, I would not get on a streetlight. Unless it was the last bus. In which case then you've got no choice. Unless you get the train. So... looks like I've left Anthony for dead here again. I have time for one more tonight. One more trip somewhere. Okay. You might want to F7. $3059. If you don't F7, you'll be getting reported for blocking. Right, you're getting reported for blocking. Well done. You've had your chance. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with how he's managed to do that as well. But the fact he's only just F7'd? What the heck? 219, that's you for reported for crashing into me. Well done. How? All of a sudden you get two idiot drivers on the road. Kaliningrad, still not been there yet. Can't go there with Ant because he hasn't got the Beyond the Baltic States. At least that I know of, anyway. People are safe on here tonight, less likely to be reported. Well, yeah. I will admit I will report people if they do something that they shouldn't be doing, i.e. blocking or ramming, but I won't fucking report every Tom, Dick and Harry for something stupid. You know, i.e. because I've seen an event allows somebody to get reported even though I'm not involved. I won't do that because I'm not that kind of person. But if you're blocking the road and not F7 after you've flipped over or you crash into me, then yes, you will be getting reported. So like my DAF. Certainly a nice looking truck anyway. Would help if you take the parking brake off. Looks smart and realistic, it sure does. I do like the DAF, not many people like them really, I seem to find. Probably because a lot of people say they're too slow, but... And Ant will probably be saying that right now, but... You know, it's a nice truck. It's nice and modern. It's quite good on fuel consumption. And, well, it's quite a nice looking vehicle. And one thing I do like is the fact you can have the DAF logo illuminated. That I do like. Right, freight market time. Wow, we've got a job for me with 107 grand for Newcastle. That's impressive. I've damage to attend to because of that idiot after that one truck turned over. Yeah. I think I got away with that. I don't think I got any damage, but I still reported him for it. So. Well, I suppose I'll join you in the service yard since you're going to get your truck fixed. Yeah, I did get some damage, but I don't know whether that's just wear and tear or whether that was actually damage off him. So we'll go and get that fixed. Good timing. One thing I am going to do while I'm here is fix a couple of issues on the truck that I realised about as well. I put a second sat-nav in there that I didn't need, and I forgot to do some lights on one side of the truck before. So we'll sort that out first. Lights, we've got lights there. Didn't put any on this side, like an absolute turnip, but there you go. So I'll get them in. And inside, I don't need that, so I can go. I'm going to adjust these as well. Like that, I'll get rid of that one. I'll get some extra I'll have one of them. Have one of them. And we'll have one of them. Okay. Bit more of a nice looking interior now. Okay, Ant, let me know when you've got your freight market open. So I've got Newcastle, Cardiff, Brest, Lille, Venice, Brno, Budapest, Uppsala, Dense and Stockholm is what I've got in the standard freight market. I'm hoping you've got one of those jobs. Hopefully this time I'll be able to do 110 kilometers an hour. Rotterdam, Verona, Lille, Kotka. Kotka. Where's Kotka? Don't know where Kotka is. I've got Venice. Did I say Lille? No. Don't tell me I'm going to have to do another external contract. Looks like we have to do another external contract because I haven't got any of those. How very annoying. Let's see. Okay, so Caligari, Limoges, Le Havre, Mesitja, which is Romania, St. Petersburg, Geneva, Bergen, Zurich, Lahti, Luxembourg, Luga, Oslo, Bremen, Gothenburg. Oh, Finland. Ah, so you have got jobs in Finland, have you? Ah. Let me have a look at my freight market again, because I'm sure I had something going to Finland. You could rest. Let me have a look and see what I've got. Yeah, I've got a job to Finland, to Tampere, so I'm just going to take that, so I can do 110. So you don't need to rest, you can take whatever job it is there. Hey, I finally do 110 kilometers an hour this time. Looks like I'm going to have a Christmas special for this load. A gift wrap. Nope. Back of your truck is so realistic. Yeah, it's a nice modification. It's one of the DLC packs, that is. It allows you to modify the rear end of any pretty much... Well, you can get different ones for different truck manufacturers. And this one's quite nice. Right, where's Ant going? Looks like he's leaving the town, so he must be picking up a job from outside. Either that or he's only picked up his job and he's left me for dead. Which is quite possible as well. Not much social distancing going on that pavement there. I presume he must be going to collect his job because he's telling me to go back the other way. So what I'll do is I'll park up in the hotel, turn around and then wait for him to come past and then I'll go out. Hotel. Triet. Yeah, I thought that's where you were going. Right, so I'll have to remember to submit them reports online then, since they've not taken any action as of yet. He's heading back towards me, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Methinks Ant should visit our favourite pickup point with the tight entrance exit, lol. Ah, Tremere. I hate Tremere. I absolutely hate that place. Cannot stand that place at all. It's ridiculous, that place is. It's not so bad coming out of it. It's going in that's the problem most of the time. Because it's trying to straighten your trailer up to allow you to get in, which is the problem. Well, he's headed towards me at such a slow pace. Should that be narrow? Well, tight. Yeah, tight works. Well, Ant hasn't had the pleasure yet, lol. No, not that we know of, anyway. Leaving Triet now. Okay. Listen, I spent about 10 minutes trying to get out once as I thought it was the wrong exit. Yeah, there's only one way in, one way out of that place. Which, in real life, I do not think that would be allowed. You watch, I bet these change now. Oh. No, damn it, he got through. I was hoping he didn't. I was hoping he would have gone to red. That would have been funny. It's 1,186 kilometres for the last trip then. Another nice long drive, except this time I will be able to do 110 kilometres an hour, so no external contract here this time. Come on, Ant, keep up. I say that, he's actually catching me. Heading towards Kaliningrad. I've been up this road before. Have to go through some border checks on this last job. Getting away from Ant now. Must be struggling up the hill. I am leaving him for dead this time. Well, Ant must be doing 110 because he's not catching me, so... And I'm doing it as well, so... I think I'll slow down a bit. Ah, first border crossing. Yeah. Right, second border part crossing done. I think we're now finished. Welcome to the Russian Federation. Interesting place to stop there. Search and trade about to leave cruise shortly. Aye, want to be the one of another Merseyrail 777 coming up. Shouldn't be long, hopefully, before one of them gets out in service, you wouldn't have thought. But who knows? So COVID's had a knock-on effect with that, hasn't it? So. Will I? Yeah, got it up on rail cam. Ah, nice. Well, Ant's left me for dead here. Question is for how long? I've got a truck with more horsepower than he has, so... Yeah, somehow he is actually getting away from me. That's not a good idea. I was going to overtake them and then I realised we're coming off here. Shame I can't overtake now. I was going to overtake him in the next few moments, but can't do that now. Thousand kilometres to go. Oh, this is an interesting roundabout. Just left Crewe, so they're on the way to Tubebrook now. Ah, nice. I take it they've got no room at Kirkdale to park them up, so I'm taking them up to put them there. I suppose Terence will be going after one of them, I suppose, so for the recording for this transport channel, I'm guessing. Very quiet in these parts. I'm guessing not many people have got the Baltic states. Bloody hell, Ant's left me for dead. No, they get an hour there, then leave at Kirkdale just before midnight. Ah, I see. Fair enough. Must be a driver change or something, or they just waiting for clearance. Nice curb cutting there, Ant. Excellent driving. Looks like another border crossing check coming up. To Latvia. It's quite annoying that you can't use the other lane. There's only one icon to activate the barrier. Which is quite annoying, but there you go. Welcome to Latvia. Oops. Wasn't paying attention then, I just knocked a sign over. Well done. Expert driving there. .908 kilometers to go. Hopefully should start getting through this a bit quicker now. Now we're out of Russia. Must be struggling going up the hill. Ah, somebody else on the nearby. Did wonder when we were going to see somebody. Bloody hell! He's mounted the favour for most of that. Jesus. It's really terrible driving there, Ant. Or as you would say, some bold driving. Somebody there got 69 in his name. .46 kilometres to go. Couple of people driving Renaults there. Really want to know why Ant's driving in the middle of the road. Why are you driving in the middle of the road? Doing it again? Nice little stretch there. 110 kilometres an hour driving. Back up to that in a moment. Hope this railway crossing doesn't... Who's in front? Ant is at the moment. What the hell? Did I just see what I thought I'd just seen on the roundabout? Oh my word. Really? Who's got their time to spend painting cows different colours that aren't real? What the hell? away from me here. We're entering from Latvia to Lithuania. Oh. Ah, no. We've just gone from Latvia, Lithuania to Latvia. Apologies. Got the wrong way round then. .693 kilometers to go. Would be so tempted just to drive straight through the middle of the roundabout right now, but fortunately I am not one of those people. Okay. Somebody else has lost it in a weird location. .639 kilometers to go. Or 110 kilometer driving now. be a long section of road now with no interruptions. Unless somebody crashes. Or Ant does a barrel roll further up the road or something. Which is quite possible. There, at about 20 minutes at this rate. Time yet? Yeah, exactly. There is time yet. Could be me for all I know. I don't think it will be because I'm more experienced. But 573 kilometres to go. A lag spike then from Ant. Now we'll know about if you have an instance you'll flounce off and it will be the end of the stream, lol. Now. We're just coming into Finland now, I think. Oh no, Estonia first, then Finland. Got about Estonia. Another long section of 110 kilometres coming up. No roundabouts or anything to get in the way. Isn't it cold in Finland? I mean, it normally is, but obviously we're playing with the vanilla summer weather, so it won't be too bad. That would not have stopped, so. That took me by surprise, that light. Wasn't expecting for us to turn off. Trying to keep up with Anthony's proving to be a bit of a struggle. Well, it would have been if I stopped at those lights anyway. Red light ahead. Hopefully it changes to green. It's not going to, is it? No. Typical. When do we start playing with more typical time of year weather? Well, I need to enable the mod, but I need to download a newer version first, so I'll download it later on this evening and then get it installed. And then the next ETS video I'll do, or live stream, will be the winter mod. So, I did say I was going to enable it in December, but I just haven't got around to it yet, so I'll do it. I'll get it done. Nice Volvo coming round the corner. A roundabout. Speed camera. DL. Although looking at 320 update, it looks good with proper rain, i.e. you can't see through it as it's like fog. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I reckon that's going to be very interesting when playing multiplayer, because you're going to have to be so careful. Single player will be interesting as well with all the cars and the AI on the game. Away from me. 454 kilometres to go. For me anyway, I don't know about Ants, I'm not sure where he said he was dropping it off, but it's in a different location in Finland, so I've been streaming for 2 hours 50 minutes. Long one, this one. left turn coming up. Started about 6:50. I did indeed. Nice long one tonight. For a change. Going to Tallinn. Ah! I'm not getting through that. That's annoying. Oh. God damn it! 367 kilometers to go. Yeah, but don't have the problem as neighbours, so you can stream as long as late as you want, work permitting. Yeah, exactly. I don't have thin walls like Terence does, so I don't have that problem. That's going to leave me for dead here, because I'm stuck at another red light. Not particularly happy about that, but there you go. This road just follows round. Okay. Ah, good timing. Nice roads here to discover. Really, lol. What are you on about there, Andrew? I've only just seen that. I'm about to be on a ferry now to the rest of the way. 360 kilometres, well that's nice. Nice little bonus to end the trip. Doesn't matter. Okay. I must have realised what you were on about, so. Oh, just with all those red lights you were stuck at. Ah, I see. Yeah. It is annoying in multiplayer that there's, you know, they all change, but there you go. Is this where your job ends? Huh. I keep going yet. And I think I've gone the wrong way by following you as well. I think I have anyway. Or has he realised that he took a wrong turn? Oh, I don't know. I've not been to this port before. I think he's took a wrong turn thinking that was the ferry point. When it actually weren't. Ah, it is this way. No, gone the wrong way, lol. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Because I know you said you had a job to Finland, and I thought we're not in Finland yet. Excuse me. Right, Helsinki. Not going to be possibly a couple 100 kilometres off the job. Barely any. 273 kilometres to go now. Trying to see if Ant's popping up on the nearby. Ah, he finally is. I'm going to Kotka, by the way. Yeah. Well, I'm going to Tampere. So I'll probably leave now and get gone. Just so I can get the job finished. Quite a wide road this with tram lines. Ah, somebody else with the same front paint job as me. He's got the trailers. And he's crashed. What an absolute muppet. Very well. Very well indeed. He might be following me for a little while though. I'm not entirely sure. Have you got the trailers? I have, yeah. It's part of the Daft DLC. So I have got the trailers. I just skin them to have that paint job on. Nice view over the water. Interesting action ahead. Somebody joining on the motorway in a bit of a strange place. And then just stopping. Sneaky speed camera. Very laggy in these parts. Must be somebody on the nearby who hasn't got a very good connection. Ah! An Ant Dawson approved truck there. Not far to go now, 181 kilometres. Yep, that was a very stupid move. Got a bit too close to the barrier there. Thankfully I got away with it. Interesting rest stop on the left and right there. Kilometers. Not long now. Five kilometers to go. What am I up to tomorrow? Not entirely sure yet after work. Not entirely sure. I might get round to creating a couple of more videos. I think Terence will be doing a live stream again tomorrow, I think. I know we had a meeting with Greens, but don't know when that was or is. I think that was yesterday, I think. Well guys, I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for watching this evening. If you do want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell. If you also enjoy my content, please also leave a like on this video. It will be most appreciated. But until next time guys, thanks for watching.